Let's check in with meteorologist Hannah Gard, who is tracking Hurricane Milton right now as it makes its way toward Florida.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, Milton has been rapidly intensifying, and just look at the satellite imagery. It's starting to look like a pretty round ball there with a cleared out eye. Notice how much better it's looking right now. You can see straight down the center. The latest advisory, we have 155-mile-per-hour winds, just shy of a Category 5, and the pressure at 933. That's been significantly dropping even just throughout the course of this morning. The hurricane hunters have been flying around there, but notice that they're not really going straight through the eye now. They're kind of circling around it. We're trying to figure out where that center has been, but now we're not getting a full pass straight through. They're going to the side of it. And that's because this is an incredibly strong and dangerous eye wall there. But the surface winds that they found, this is 907, 157. I wouldn't be surprised if we very quickly see this upgraded to a Category 5 storm in that next update. But you can kind of see it was going down to the southeast. Now we're getting more of an eastward motion on the center. Here's the pressure fall. We were almost at 1,000 earlier yesterday, and now all the way down to those 930s. So very steep drop in pressure. Rapid intensification is technically 24 millibar drop in a 24-hour time period, more than doing that. Now look at the small look of it until it gets to nearing Florida. Then we see a really wide eye happening. This is because of wind shear. As this cold front comes down, it's going to provide some westerly wind shear that will try to shear the system out. It could weaken it slightly, but what happens is the winds are going to actually expand farther than they would if it was a really tightly wrapped up center. So we could see more widespread damage as that hurricane makes landfall. So here's a look at the cone. We do expect it to become a Category 5 hurricane, and this is pretty quickly as it's moving over to the east. We could see some interaction with the Yucatan, but with that more eastward motion that the hurricane hunters are seeing, that would make it go right over the Yucatan just to the north of it, and we wouldn't see a ton of land interaction. But still expecting it to be Category 5, and then as it makes that northeastward turn and gets kind of picked up by the front, that's when we see a little bit of wind shear interacting with it. So we could see a downgrade to a Category 4, but look at the timing here. Still a Category 4 major hurricane just before landfall, and the center of the cone now near Tampa, just to the north of Tampa and down to Fort Myers. All of those areas are in that potential landfalling area here, but Tampa definitely at a high risk of seeing a major hurricane impact. Then it stays pretty strong heading into Orlando. Disney, if you're heading in that direction this week to try to vacation, this is going to still be a very impactful hurricane past landfall, and then it does eventually dissipate in the Atlantic. But here's that wind shear. You can see it kind of meandering toward the northern side of Florida as that passes by. That's what's going to maybe weaken it, but expand the system. And we'll see more widespread wind impact. So hurricane watches well inland, including Orlando, almost to West Palm Beach, all the way south of Fort Myers and up to the north of Tampa into parts of the Big Bend region. And we have tropical storm watches too. The storm surge values here, I think, are a little on the lower side than what we'll see as it gets closer, and we have a better idea of that landfall, because on the southern side of the eye wall, we could see higher totals than this, 8 to 12 feet near Tampa Bay, Fort Myers, 5 to 10 feet, 5 to 10 feet up to Cedar Key. This is our storm surge modeling on Viper, though. If we see a track that goes just to the north of Tampa, so this is the reasonable worst case scenario, all of these bays and inlets are going to see a lot of water pushed in because of the direction of this storm coming in. The winds are going to be pushing straight in that perpendicular motion, so that could lead to some areas seeing 20 or more feet of storm surge. This would be a catastrophic situation. So you can see the wind forecast too. It goes from being this very small bowling ball to expanding with the hurricane force winds because of that shear. That's what I mean by causing a more widespread swath of destruction upon landfall there. So all of these areas will likely see those widespread evacuation orders going into place. For us, because this cold front comes through, we're going to be on the dry side. We'll actually see some nicer temperatures in the morning because of those lower dew points, especially north and west of the lake. We'll see some 50s. That'll feel a little bit better, and our highs will drop down too. It's pretty warm today. Upper 80s we're forecasting. We'll get back down to around average in the mid 80s. So lots of sunshine right now. Get out there if you're still trying to hang on to summer. It's going to still kind of feel like that today. We're in the 80s already, and we'll get well into the 80s later this afternoon. We'll see that nicer weather coming into play, though. By tomorrow, that front will be through, and we'll have a nicer feel in the morning hours. Feeling pretty good all the way through next weekend. Back to you.